What are the 3 most common questions that contractors want to know when getting a mortgage? Let's dive right in. My client has had a break between contractors. Would you accept this? Yes, as long as it's no more than 6 weeks long. If longer and any good reason, please call me to discuss. Typically, if you've had a break for more than 6 weeks between contracts, a lot of mortgage lenders will not accept an application from yourself. However, with Virgin Money and Clydesdale, their view is ideally they don't want you to have more than 6 weeks. But if there's a plausible explanation, like for example, if you went away, you went traveling, whatever it could be, as long as it's plausible, they can consider it. The please call me to discuss is mortgage brokers have something called a BDM at the mortgage lenders, which is a business development manager. If there's a specific case scenario they want to run past them, they can just pick up the phone and call them, and they'll probably say, yes, we think it's a good case, let's submit it, or yes, depending on the lender, let's take this to the underwriter to see if we can get some form of pre-approval. But it's just a contact there to see what type of chance your application would have if you had more than a 6-week gap. How long does the contract need to be valid for? If there's less than 1 month remaining on the contract, evidence of a renewal must be held. With Virgin Money and Clydesdale, you'll need 1 month remaining on the contract at least. And if you haven't, you're going to need to be able to provide a renewal to show that your contract is going to be extended for them to consider an application from you. So what happens if you've gone from employed to self-employed? So with Virgin Money, they can consider it, but you have to have had at least 2 years working in the same line of work and the contract is worth 50k or more. Less than 50k income needs to have evidence at least 2 years experience in contracting. With Clydesdale, you must have at least 1 year's experience contracting and you must have had your contract renewed at least once, and the minimum contract needs to be 50k. If your contract is worth less than 50k, then you're going to need a minimum of 2 years track record to be considered for a mortgage with these lenders. Just so you're aware, Virgin Money actually bought out Clydesdale's mortgage book of business. So they are 2 separate entities for mortgage purposes and they have separate lending criteria. Now remember, what we've discussed in today's video is just a few key questions that contractors have. Remember, every lender has a different lending criteria and every lender will assess your income in different ways. So just because you might fit these 3 points with Virgin Money and Clydesdale does not mean you fit their overall contractor policy. Speak to the bank directly, speak to your broker to ensure that you are placed with the best lender that you fit criteria wise to be able to get the loan amount that you want. This information was provided to me by Virgin Money today on the 14th of November 2024 as part of the key questions on the contractor policy that they receive from brokers and clients direct. I hope you found this video useful and we'll see you on the next one.